good people. Welcome to another edition of a Monday Motivation with me, Novelin Chirabo. I'm here to inspire you, motivate you, and energize you so you can lift your fullest potential. Today, I want to bring to attention yet another relevant topic. We're talking about how to increase your competence. Talking about competence, we're living in a time where competence is a keyword. It's a crucial aspect for many employers, for you as an employee, for you as a team member or as a team leader. Everybody is thinking about who is the most crucial person that we need to keep on the team. In the face of COVID, we were able to identify what we call the essential workers, and it had a lot to do with the value that they bring to the workplace in terms of we cannot do without these people. So whether you are an essential worker or not, it really doesn't matter. The point is, are you growing your competence? Are you increasing your competence? Because at the end of the day, when we talk about competence, oftentimes people think about academic qualifications. That is a stepping stone. It's like the last foundation for competence, because academic qualifications will get you through the door. Competence is what will keep you at the table. So the fact that whatever you had, your academic credentials, whatever got you the job is not going to keep you on the job 5 years later. Whatever got you to that promotion is not going to get you to the next promotion. Meaning you will need to rethink your skill set. You will need to rethink your competence levels so that you can stay on the cutting edge. So how can you increase your competence for you to remain relevant, for you to stay on the cutting edge, for you to be able to negotiate for that promotion, that deal, and whatever it is you want to accomplish in your life? In increasing your competence, I want to share with you 4 things you can do to increase your competence. These are not rocket science ideas. They are things we know, but sometimes we need to be reminded even of the obvious. So the first thing you need to do to increase your competence is a commitment to excellence. Now, when I talk about excellence, it's not the fact that you are perfect. None of us is perfect. However, the commitment, the key word in that statement is commitment to excellence. That means that you are committed to giving it your very best. That means that whatever you're working on, whatever task, whatever assignment, whatever it is that is before you, you are committed to bringing your best self at it, to be able to invest your time, yourself, your energy, your expertise to ensure that you achieve the highest return on investment on your energy, you have the highest return on whatever it is you're working on. Excellence. Every team leader, every employer would love to have an excellent worker. It doesn't mean they are perfect, but the crucial thing is that they are committed. How do you know that you're committed to excellence? When you do something, you're working on a task, an assignment, a report, and you realize certain things are missing. It's the top of the hour and you need to go home. And you look at the document, you look at the report, and you know this is not the best version. You almost know exactly what your supervisor is going to say. You know what your boss is going to say. But for some reason, you look at your watch and you're like, you know what, I've got to get out of here. That is a lack of commitment to excellence. Are you committed to go the extra mile? Are you committed to work to the detail? Even when other people say it's okay, it can pass. For people who are committed to excellence, it can pass is not good enough. They are always looking for a better way to make it better, to achieve more, to please the customer, to add value. And that is how you grow your competence. And the thing about commitment to excellence is that everybody sees it. Your team member sees it, your team leader sees it, your supervisor sees it, your boss or your head does see it. And that is how you begin to set yourself in a position where you become the competent, excellent worker that everyone is looking for. So commitment to excellence, and that means coming out of your comfort zone. That means going the extra mile. That means going beyond what other people are not willing to do, and that commitment will take you very far in building your excellence. The second thing in increasing your competence is about a commitment to continual learning. Again, we're living in such a knowledge age, and right today, ignorance is not an excuse. You can't say you don't know when you can ask Mr. Google, and you can literally Google up anything and get that research in just seconds, in just minutes. So for you to say you don't know how to do it means you actually haven't tried. The one way you can critically increase your competence is by being committed to learning. I'll give you 3 dimensions. One is a commitment to learn something new every day. The second is a commitment to try out something new every week. And the third is a commitment to take on a course every quarter or every month. These three dimensions will enable you grow exponentially, will increase your competence to a point where it has nothing to do with your basic academic qualifications, because at the end of the day, whatever qualifications got you through the door, they're not going to get you through the next promotion. So you can build competence. Oftentimes when people think about competence, they think about going for another professional course. Professional courses are great in some careers. That's the only way out. But in many of our other professions, you can actually take free online courses. You can attend webinars. Right now, we can learn from almost any university. A lot of universities have put out their courses, and they're saying you can take this course for free. Harvard and all the top universities. So we have no excuse for saying, oh, I don't have money to do a master's degree. While you're waiting for money to do a master's degree, you can build your competence. You can take a lot of free online courses. You can read resources and just be committed to learning. As long as you're committed to learning. I like the quote that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. Are you ready to learn? Are you teachable? Are you hungry to become better in your field of expertise? Are you hungry to excel at the things you do? And that is where it all starts, commitment to learning, and everybody will see it. And as you increase your competence, you open more doors and opportunities for yourself. The third key to increasing your competence is consistency. Again, don't be a one-hit wonder. Don't just do it for the first time. Don't, I used to be that kind of person. I have so much energy. So when I get a new idea, I want to try it out. I roll it out. I'm so excited. I'm giving it all my best. But the question is, what happens 2 weeks later, a month later, 3 months later? Consistency is key in every dimension of life. So even as you begin to work on building your competence and increasing it, be consistent. If you're going to say, I'm always going to go the extra mile, do it all the time. Don't just do it when your boss is there and they're watching. Don't do it for the appraisal. Don't do it for just that season. Be consistent. If you say, I'm going to learn something new every day, push yourself. If you're going to try out something new every week, push yourself. You literally have to push yourself out of your comfort zone, and that consistency is going to pay off, because our brains, just like our bodies, it's a muscle. You've got to exercise it. You've got to work at it. Sometimes you're not going to feel like it, but consistency in the small things will help you build resilience in the big things. So build consistency in building your competence. Keep at it even when it gets boring, even when it gets tough, and that is how you're going to grow eventually. The last thing that you're going to do in increasing your competence is have a keen attention for detail. Like they say, the devil is in the details. So for you to actually grow your competence is being intentional about looking at the details. Whatever your profession is, whatever your position is, whatever it is that you're working on at the moment, details are very important. And people who pay attention to detail go very far, because they see what many of us don't see. So train yourself. Maybe it's not natural for you. You can train yourself to have an eye for details. And that comes with the commitment to excellence. When you decide that I'll not just, type up this report and send it, but say, I'm going to proofread it. I'm going to cross-check the grammar. I'm going to ask somebody else to look at it. That is a keen eye for detail. And in so doing, you begin to build excellence. And you're going to be consistent at it. and then you're going to continue learning and growing. So the four actually go hand in hand. You can't just do one of them. So 1 is a commitment to excellence. 2 is continual learning. 3 is consistent. And 4 is paying attention to the details, because in so doing, you're going to increase your competence and you're going to attract the right doors, the right opportunities that you're looking for to be able to go to your next level. My name is Nobelin Shirabo. Have a blessed day and a blessed week. Let's keep the conversations going online. Catch you next time.